Hola! I said hola instead of hi, my loves. Sometimes I feel a little crazy like that. Something is leaking on me. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a MAC haul. So while I was in Reno, I picked up, well, I went in there for like one thing and then I got a little distracted and a little excited because we don't have a MAC store where we live, and I got a little bit crazy in there, and then I had super duper buyer's remorse and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But you know what? I just keep telling myself, I don't have a MAC store. It's okay. These things never happen normally, so you're fine. So basically, I just told Jay that this is like my birthday present, so please don't get me anything else, because for me, this is like early birthday present. I normally would never like get this much MAC stuff, but it's only a once in a lifetime opportunity, you know, or like once a year opportunity, I should say. So I've had a list of things that I wanted to get from MAC for so long, but I wanted to touch them myself. I have just been adding things that I see from people, usually Jaclyn Hill, and then also, what is her name? Oh, poop. Badalash Beauty. Fabulous makeup artist. So I've just been adding things, and so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get them. So the very first thing that you guys have already seen me talk about, which I am wearing today, is the Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish, and the MAC has new packaging now. You know, I kind of liked it, but then it's really kind of awkward to open sometimes. Like, it's like weird because it's so different than how it used to open. So I get used to the old way, and then I'm like, oh, this doesn't open that way anymore. You know, like I just get stuck in my ways. But anyway, so that's what the new packaging looks like. So there's no like push thing anymore. You just open it, which I suppose is quite good because it's a step less. But anyway, this is Global Glow, and it's basically just kind of like a bronzer highlight into one. So I do have it like right as my contour today. I don't have it anywhere else other than my cheeks because it is a little bit, it does have a little bit more shimmer, but it's not ridiculously shimmery where you're like, oh my goodness, gold sneezed all over your face. Like, it's really subtle, it's beautiful. I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys so you can see like on my hand what it looks like. Very, very subtle, and it's nice because you can really build it up, or you can do it really softly and just put barely there. It's awesome. I highly recommend this. It's so beautiful, and it's one of those things that if you're running late in the morning and you don't have a lot of time to like contour and then blush and then this and then that, it's kind of like one of those things where you can just quickly throw it on with a blush brush and then quickly put a little blush on, and it just blends so well, and it's so easy, and that's all you have to do, and it's just like, that's all I have on today. It's so nice. The next thing is the Petal Power Mineralized Blush, another one that I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So these are the ones that are harder for me to open. Like, it's weird. You'd think that they'd be easy, but it's almost like you need something to grab, and so I find them like just a little bit more awkward. I don't know if I like the packaging on them as much. So this one is it's basically like a pink blush with gold undertone shimmers, and I have it on my cheeks today, so you can see it gives you this amazing glow of like golden pinkness, and it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite blushes that I've ever actually had. So there it is on my hand, and or on my finger, and I'll put it on my hand so that you guys can see. If you love those kind of like peachy corals but with that gold, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful right there. I just absolutely love it. It's very flattering. I think a lot of skin tones can wear it. It's so pretty. I highly recommend that one. It's just beautiful. Okay, another one that I got is New Romance, and this is also a mineralized blush, and see, that is what that one looks like. So this is slightly paler. It's got more of a like soft peachy pink tone to it, and again, super beautiful. I really love it. I'm gonna put it right next to the other one so that you can see the difference. This one almost gives you like a glow from within. I don't know if you can see there, but it really catches the light so beautifully. It's almost got like a peach iridescent to it. It's just so beautiful. I'm gonna put some on so like hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. It's so pretty. These blushes are just like ridiculous. You just must have them. You guys know I'm like a total blush snob, but see how it just kind of gives you this really like feminine, like youthful, like glow, like, oh, I'm so innocent and fresh. That's what it's like. Must have. I just dropped one. Now the other stuff I haven't even tried, so it's just been sitting in here waiting for you. So this is Warm Soul Mineralized Blush, and this is the one that Samantha, same name, twinsies, from Batalash Beauty recommended. And you know, it's funny because when you just look at it, you think, what's so great about that? Like, I'm sure I've passed it up so many times and thought, oh, whatever. But then when you swatch it, it's this amazing, like, oh my goodness, if only you guys could see it in real life. It's actually got gold sparkles in it. And it's just this really like peachy, like almost like a warm peachy bronze with gold sparkles. And it's so beautiful. And I've actually never tried it on my cheeks yet, so I could be like getting all excited, and then when I put it on, I'm like, oh, it's actually not that great. But she seems to love it, and the girl at M.A.C was like, you have to get Warm Soul. It's one of my favorites. So I got it, and let's hope it's amazing. But it swatch is amazing. Okay, I also picked up the M.A.C Mineralize Moisture SPF 15 foundation. Now I got this because one of the girls on one of the Lumia trips that I went with, when I went to Firefly, one of the girls there, and I will put her link below, she was wearing it and her skin looked so amazing, and I hope that it looks this amazing on me because I'm sure I'm going to be way too greasy for it, but it just looked so good that I was like, I just have to try it at least. It's got a nice pump. I like the bottle. It's very, very, you know, but it just looked so natural and gorgeous on her skin. Like, she was just glowing and just amazing and flawless. So I tried it, or I got it. I'm really hoping that I'll like it. It'll probably break me out though, so I will keep you guys updated. I'll definitely be doing a review on that once I am ready to try it out. Okay, and then last but not least, I got myself a pro palette with a bunch of blushes that Jaclyn Hill recommended. So Jaclyn Hill, thank you for your recommendations. She had like a video where it was like her like favorite MAC blushes. I will try to find the video and link it below. So I picked it up, or I jotted them down. I watched it so many months ago and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to. I'm so in love with blush, and she seems to be in love with blush too. So I figured we could be blush friends. So this is the MAC Pro palette that has all of the blushes that I chose. So I just bought them in the pan and then I added it to the Pro palette. So the Pro palette I think is like $8 or something like that. And then you just get the individual blushes. So you can pick and choose what blushes you like. And this opens really nicely. It's like rather fabulous. Okay, so the question is, how do I get them out? Oh, Philly. Oh my goodness. So I don't actually know how to get them out. Well, that's rather annoying. I'll just tell you the colors and let's just hope that they're the same. Let's just hope that I have them right. But they're not in here, so I don't know. Crud. It doesn't say on the packaging what it is. Oh my gosh, I really have no clue how to get these things out. Let's try with tweezers, shall we? Okay, so getting them out with tweezers works. So this one is Margin. It's kind of like a dusty bronzy rose, if that makes sense. It looks real kind of, oh gosh, yes. Oh, it swatches so much better than it looks. Can you see the sheen of that? It's almost like, it's like a rosy, peachy warmth with iridescent glow to it. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to use that. It's so beautiful. Okay, so next we have Style, and this is a really fabulous, like, kind of coral, like peachy coral color. So let's just take a look at this. So that's what it looks like on my finger. And then, oh gosh, yes, it's like a coral with gold undertones. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I haven't used any of these yet. I'm just so excited to try them all out. Okay, so the next one is Modern Mandarin. And I actually just found this one on my own. This was not a recommendation. I just saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so much like my Pout blush that has been discontinued. So I picked it up just to see. It's a really bright orange, and I haven't tried it on yet, so I really don't know, but I think it's going to be awesome when I have like a really good self-tan going, because it just looks like this beautiful, it looks a lot more orange when you look at it rather than when you swatch it. It turns into a really beautiful like coral color, and I'm very excited. Okay, so the next color I got was Sunbasque, which I think was a recommendation from Jaclyn Hill, I'm pretty sure. And this one to me just looks like a really kind of peachy bronze with a little bit of glow to it. Looks really beautiful. I'm very excited. It's not something that I would normally be drawn to. Like, I would normally just look right past it, but she seemed to really like it, so hopefully I will too. Okay, then we have Springsheen. Oh gosh, this one is just so pretty. Oh. It is basically just like a really pretty pink with tons of gold shimmer in it. So beautiful. I feel like that's just gonna like, light up the face. It's actually very similar to the Petal Power in the Mineralize, but it's not a Mineralize, but it just looks amazing. Look at how shimmery that is. It just catches light so beautifully. These are actually really impossible to take out of this, just so you guys know. This will be the last time I ever take them out. I don't even know how to get them out. Like, I put like 5 million dents in it, but I did it. So this one is Rosy Outlook, and it's a very, very soft baby pink. I wasn't gonna get this at first, but then the girl was like, oh my gosh, you have to get that one, it's fabulous. So I was like, okay, you sold me. That was hard. And this one, it's like a powdery, it's almost like, it's weird because you think it's just gonna be a plain matte, but then it has like an underglow of like sheen to it, which is weird. I can't describe it, but it's really, really pretty. It's prettier than I thought it was going to be, so I'm really excited to try it. I haven't tried it yet. Like I said, I don't know what it will look like once it's on my face, but so those are all the swatches of those. Amazing. So I'm really, really excited. You guys know that I just love blushes. I could just never ever buy anything else but blushes and I would probably be fine. So I'm really excited that I finally have like a pro palette with a whole bunch of blushes that Jaclyn Hill and people recommended. So now that there's like 5 million dents in them from trying to get them out of the tweezers, there is my palette. So you can tell I just love the peaches, and the peaches, corals, pinky peaches, any of that kind of color I love. So I'm very excited to try them out. I will definitely keep you guys updated as I wear them more. I have a couple that I will be featuring in my weekly favorites this week, or if this is gonna go up next week, then you will have already seen it. But anyway, so yes, that's everything that I got. I'm pretty sure that's everything I got, yeah. So I am just so excited. I cannot wait. I've been so happy with all of the ones that I've tried so far. Just look at that glow. Oh, I'm innocent, look at me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and my blog, samschuerman.com. It's all just Sam Schuerman, except for my Facebook is Sam Schuerman Show for some reason. So thank you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I've maybe given you some inspiration of blushes to get. Start a list. Like, that's what I do. I just start a list of things that I like hear, because like I always see stuff and then I'm like, if I don't write it down, I can't remember it, because I can't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. So I just keep a list in like my Evernote on my computer. I just jot it down in Evernote and then it's there, and then whenever I get the chance to go and pick something up, then I go and do it, and that way it's like I don't forget about it, because there's just so much information out there and so many good products that it's like you can't remember it all without writing it down, or at least I can't. So I hope I've helped you in some small way. And if you happen to watch Jaclyn Hill and you're about to leave a comment, tell her that I love her recommendations for blushes. They're awesome. Thank you guys. Bye.